Good morning, traders. It's Tuesday, May 12th at 4:24 a.m. All right, we've got some news this morning at 8:30. Core inflation, month over month, inflation year over year, and inflation rate month over month. CPI numbers today, and core inflation year over year for April as well. We've got that down here. Okay, so we'll probably see a little bit of volatility in the pre-market. So let's go ahead and look at the stock. So things, it looks like we've have a recent top and we're pulling back a little bit. So the bullish trades here are a little bit tougher than the bearish ones for the retracement. So I've got AMD and I've got the QQQ. So let's go ahead and have a look. This is the last week. And so let's look at the month first and see what's actually happening. You can see here in the last month, they've just been adding to their position. Massive trades here. And so these are great trade setups off the print. There's the increasing volume there, more prints, moving up, increasing volume, prints pulled back to the 8, moving up through the prints, gapped up, pulled back to the print, gapped up. Then we had a print here and we're pulling back to the 4 exponential moving average. That's what it looks like, this target down here, maybe this 500K print. And so we do have a better retracement trade. If we close above this one here, this high for about 470, then potentially we can move a little bit higher. But it looks like the retracement trade is on a little bit, maybe profit taking. So let's go ahead and see this on the intraday. On the left-hand side, I've got my pivots and my cams, and so we're going to be bullish above 450.04. You see this person's S1 right here. You can see right at the 4 o'clock candle, we tagged that, moved down, and we're just consolidating here around the 446.50 level. So we need this to push up to 450, and we want this to be support. So 453.75 is next, 455.43, 457.11, and 459.63 is the pivot. This gets us back to the post-market as well. Then we've got 460.47 is this cam. Then we've got 462.15, 463.83, 464.70. And then we've got this 468.38, which is this person's R1, and 468.87 actually is the cam. If we break above that, then we've got 470, 472, 475, 477, 45, and 96. So the trick, really, like this is tough on the retracement side. Unless we get above here, then we've got some more pockets. But we need a chance to make a couple dollars in between here. The ATR on this bad boy here is $23.66, which is the average of the last 14 daily candles. Okay, on the downside, we're going to be bearish below 445. Let's get below here. 445, target 441.29, which is S2, 440.13. Then we've got 435.50 is a 517K print. Then we've got 430, 425, 422.96 is S3. So you can see here, this pocket to the downside, to the print, and then back to this S3 is actually the easier move than it is on the upside. So just be wary of that. So let's go ahead and look at the QQQs. Okay, so QQQs in the last month, you can see everybody knows that everything has just been on fire. It's been a straight line up. We've got my 4 and 8 exponential moving average, 4 being the red, 8 being the blue, and we've just been moving up. So we've got this print here, then closing above increasing volume, great swing entry. Continues up, we've got a print back to the 4 exponential moving average, more prints, and then moving up. Another swing opportunity there, increasing volume, pulled back, tested the print, moved up, looks like they've added to their position. And yeah, so look, here's where we're at now. We got prints 2 days ago, and we're testing this now. So we've got decreasing volume here a little bit, thinner candles. We'll see what actually happens. This one seems to be pulling back, but this is still very strong. We have our 4 exponential, 8 exponential as well, and we've got 4 what is this? 5.3 million sitting here, 694, 707.20. So we'll be careful with that one. Okay, I'm gonna switch this to the week. We'll see. You can see what's happening in the week. You can see here we've got this moving up, lots of prints, so there's huge consolidation in here within this few dollars as well. And you can also see the overhead resistance with prints and cams and moving averages. Like, this is difficult on the upside. Okay, so I was bullish above 708, and look what actually happened when I mapped this out. This is great for the intraday trading. Look what actually happened. We opened here, we came down, tested the cam and this print, 707.20. The low on this one is 707.24, within 4 cents of this, tagging the print, moving up. Now this cam is support, and so what I was hoping for after the video came out was that 708. Now this is sitting at 708. We'll see what actually happens. Let's move this up to 708.50. Target 709.94, 710.17 is a 300K print and a cam. Then we've got 710.82 is a 394K print, 711.29, 711.73, 712.25, and 26 up here is the pivot. So these are within a penny of each other, and I've got my 200 exponential, 200 simple, cams, pivots, everything like that. This is really tough. On the upside, we've got 713, 51, and 81 here. This gets us into the post-market highs, looking at that. And then we've got 714, 33, 85, and 715, 62. I stopped at this R1, but this is really difficult on the upside. So just be careful with that. You want to scalp in these sections where you can actually, the risk reward is actually decent. You need a great entry point in order to get that little bit of distance there. So be careful there. We're going to be bearish below 706.50. Let's get below this S2. We want this S2 to be resistance target 705.40, 705, 702.50. And then we've got 790 as S3. If this doesn't hold, then we've got 695.73, which is a 1.1 million, and 695.22 is actually S4. And when we come down here, look at this. This is 4.95 million shares, all right in here. So just be careful with that. And that would probably be retracement here to the 8 exponential moving average on the daily. You can see this group of prints here. So if that actually occurs, so we've got on the higher time frame, the 4 exponential moving average is also very strong. And then we've got the 8 here. So we'll see how that actually plays out. All right, there you have it. So please like and subscribe, and we follow our dark pool weekly report at mobyticktrading.com/weekly-report, where we handle swing trades, learn about the dark pools. We cover the SPY, QIWM plus 10 other stocks, market overview, and we see how we did on the previous week for our callouts. So I think this is week 7 or 8. We've been doing very well with our swing trade setup. So it's free, first name, email address, and you're all set, and you'll get the previous week's setups as well. Happy trading, everyone, and we'll speak soon. MobyTick has partnered with TrendSpider to bring real-time institutional trades to your charts. Click the link in the description below for more details.